Welcome back. All right, so some news of the day for all you fine people before the games start tonight. We have Philadelphia, Buffalo, New Jersey, and St. Louis tonight. I will be headed to the Abbotsford game and hoping there's no injuries in tonight's game. I'd like to see nobody get hurt. So last game I went to, there was a scary incident. So here's to hoping that doesn't happen this time around. So Greg Cronin, getting into why I'm wearing a Ducks jersey, he has been fined by the National Hockey League $25,000 for unprofessional conduct after being ejected in the game against Pittsburgh for a goalie interference call he challenged, and it didn't work out, and he let the officials know how he felt about this, and now the league has let Greg Cronin know that using that many colorful metaphors will cause you to lose some money. So Cronin's out some money. Let me know if you're a Ducks fan how you feel about this. The way I look at it is simple, though. I think this year for the Ducks, some of that fire Greg Cronin has behind the bench, I think is helping them. I do. I think the Ducks are having a decent start to the season in part because of their coach. So a fine like this, I think, is just part and parcel of how he coaches. So we'll see if this is the only fine he gets this season. Florida. So Sam Bennett, who came back and got hurt in the game where he came back, he is week to week. It is a lower body injury for him. So this is unfortunate, of course, because, again, he had just come back. But for Florida, you want Bennett back. You want him healthy when he comes back. And you really hope this isn't just that he's not going to be one of those players who goes through a season where every time he comes back, he gets hurt again. So week to week, again, as I always say, that usually means it's a minimum of 2 weeks with an injury, but we shall see. Columbus, who are off to a decent start to the season, but not everybody's had a great start. Kent Johnson, it's been a rough start for him. There's a belief that he's lost some of his confidence and some of his way. So they've sent him down to the AHL so he can get some confidence back, get his game back in order. And they've called up Chinakhov in order to take his place in the lineup. Chinakhov's a good forward too. And so, yeah, it will be interesting to see how long Johnson's down and how long it takes for him to get his game back. I like Kent Johnson. I thought he had a good rookie year. But, yeah, this year it's just, you can tell something's off. So hopefully that time in the AHL changes it. Michael Backlund. So the Flames off to a really rough start to the season, still sitting with just 2 wins on the year. Backlund talking about how important he feels it is for him as the captain to remain positive despite the fact that the team is having a lot of struggles. So for the Calgary Flames, having that positivity from your captain, that is important. They have to make sure that they keep that positivity up. We'll see if that does if they stay the course throughout the season, and if they do turn things around, maybe Backlund's positivity will help. But they're saying the right things. Edmonton's saying the right things too. Both Alberta teams, very similar quotes. I could write them all on the board and say, okay, which team said this? And the answer would probably be both in most cases. Also, the Ottawa Senators, another Canadian team having its problems. They have canceled practice today, but they canceled practice earlier today, obviously. Greg and Kastelik are likely to be out for a while. They had another forward that wasn't feeling well, was under the weather, so he wasn't there, so they just figured, I think they were down to 8 forwards for a practice, and they're like, yeah, we're not going to bother. So with Greg and Kastelik out, this is a chance, again, for depth to show up for Ottawa. It has been a tough start to the season. Tomorrow they are against Tampa. We got Tampa Bay tomorrow, and Tampa's coming off of a tough loss against Columbus. Tampa Bay is going to be kind of fired up, I think, especially since Ottawa's already beaten them once this year. So we'll see how that one ends up, but could be a fun one. Anyways, it's one of the earlier games tomorrow. So New York Rangers news. Rangers having to make some moves. Fox placed on LTIR. They called up Brodzinski before they placed him on LTIR. This gives them some cap flexibility. Not that the Rangers fans or the Rangers team are going to care, because without Adam Fox, that's going to be a big blow on that blue line. This means that they're going to be counting on more offense from Trouba, more offense from other defensemen as well. And we'll see how it turns out. They've recalled Domingue and they've recalled Mackey. So if you're wondering why would they recall Louis Domingue, apparently Shesterkin's kind of beat up right now. They want to actually make him a healthy scratch tomorrow and just give him the night off completely. So Jonathan Quick will start against the Minnesota Wild, and Louis Domingue will be the backup. So it is tough for the Rangers right now, but they have an 8-2 record. And Minnesota has been finding ways to lose lately, so it will be interesting to see who wins that one tomorrow. One of 15 games on in the NHL. So there's 2 games tonight, 15 tomorrow, and then it's 2 on Sunday and 4 on Monday. Again, it is a more lopsided schedule. It is way more imbalanced this year than last year. And last year I felt like the imbalance was bad, but yeah, this year it's way worse. So at any rate, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.